In this video we are going to talk about how to get rid of sweat bees. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Insects, the sweat bee included, invade more frequently during summer, and this makes a lot of people furious. They gatecrash your garden, explore your food, and make your body a place to lay over. This video is part of the Do-It-Yourself Pest Control for Homeowners series. Why are these insects so clingy, and why don't they just find their own place to chill? Well, it's because the skin of humans discharges several odors. However, scientists are still in the process of figuring out what exactly are the types of smells that are being emitted by the human body that insects like. What the experts know is that irritating bugs like no-see-ums or mosquitoes are engrossed by the amount of heat and carbon dioxide that the human body emits. Pregnant women as well as overweight persons and those who exercise a lot release more carbon dioxide and heat, and so, they are more prone to insect attack. Did you know that there are more than 20,000 bee species all across the globe, and 4,000 of which are inherent to the United States? The most common bee species include the honey bee, carpenter bee, sweat bee, mining bee, Africanized honeybee, and the bumblebee. Characteristics of a sweat bee. The scientific name or the binomial name of sweat bee is Halictidae. Typically, the colors of a sweat bee are dull to metallic black with purple, blue or metallic green abdomen. This type of bee has long and furry legs, and a short but sharp tongue. A sweat bee exhibits a striped yellow and black abdomen. The sweat bee is just a small bee. It's only half an inch long, or even smaller. A regular sweat bee has a slim body, but the queen bee's body is more circular in shape. This bee uses its antennae, which are shaped like a horn, to measure their flying speed and to track scents. The behavior of a sweat bee. Where do sweat bees live? If you live near a field, grassland, or vegetable garden, you might have already encountered a sweat bee. It can also be found in rotten plants or woods. And, during the summer season, you will most likely see them flying from one flower to another gathering nectar. It is called a sweat bee because it likes licking sweat using its short but sharp tongue. This bee does sting, but it is not as painful as the sting of other bees or insects. Sweat bees are also called halictid bees, and it has more or less 3,500 of its kind around the world. This bee abundantly lives in the US, North Africa, and Europe. Some sweet bee species live in colonies, while others can manage to live alone. Where does a sweat bee nest? Sweat bees generally nest in soil burrows. Mud, sand, or stone burrows in dry areas is the kind of habitat they like, but it also likes to nest in decayed woods. Since these burrowing bees are known to be fascinated with perspiration and water, they like staying close to human beings living in an area where humidity level is high. Why do sweat bees like clinging to humans? Human sweat contains salt and water, and this is why they like clinging to sweaty and hot humans. This sodium content excreted from our body is one of their sources of vitamins and minerals. So, the next time you catch a sweat bee hovering over your skin, it means you are emitting enough sodium that helps them a lot in fulfilling their diet. Is a sweat bee sting dangerous? No, sweat bee sting is not harmful at all. Sting victims don't experience even slight pains. Its sting probably has the lowest degree of pain amongst all insect stings. But, if you are allergic to stings or bites, you might feel adverse reactions. Ways to get rid of sweat bees. Sweet bees, including butterflies, play an important role in the process of pollination. Without their help, fertilization in flowers will not take place. Although they are beneficial to the ecosystem, many people still consider them annoying. If you are one of those annoyed by the presence of sweat bees in your garden, here are some ways to get rid of them. Use the sweat bee trap. A sweat bee trap can be purchased through Amazon, or you can buy it from your local hardware or gardening supply store. This pest control method is quite easy to do. Get a sweet ingredient and place it inside the trap. Use an aerosol bee spray. If you want to easily eliminate sweat bees from your garden, an aerosol wasp or bee spray will effectively do the job for you. Try using a ground bee insecticide. The ground bee insecticide is intended for mining bees. You may choose between the liquid-based or the powder-based treatments. For the powder-based treatment, place an adequate amount all around the underground nest opening. As the bees enter the nest, they get to absorb the insecticide and carry it inside their nest, impacting other bees, including the queen bee. Sweat bee repellent. If you want to drive away sweat bees from your vicinity, the use of a sweat bee repellent is also a good option. You can either use commercially made repellents or home-based solutions, which include the use of citronella sprays or candles, and the application of insect repellent lotions. The smell of essential oils. Sweat bees don't like the smell of essential oils, such as citronella, rosemary, lemon, clove, peppermint, eucalyptus oils. Just mix your choice of oil with water and apply it directly on your skin. You may likewise use an oil burner and place it in your areas of concern. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.